There's this great clip of I think it's a New Zealand central banker. And he says it very succinctly. He says, central banking is a great business. We print money and people believe it. That sums up pretty nicely what this institution does. It's a currency counterfeiting cartel. And the reason it emerges, I think, is because of opportunism. We could go into a bit deeper of a discussion. It's like, okay, gold is actual free market money, right? This is something that emerged on the market. It did not require any government intervention to become money, unlike fiat currency. Fiat currency requires anti-competitive laws. It requires legal tender laws. It requires legal coercion to exist, basically. That's not true for gold. What's the problem with gold is that it's heavy and it's physical and you can't move it across a telecommunication network very easily. So as the world modernizes from gold standard to telecommunications, our information systems started to outrun our monetary system, right? We're transmitting promises to gold, not actual gold. And in that accumulation of promises, you get a lot of counterparty risk. And when that counterparty risk accumulates at large, you get what's called systemic risk, right? A lot of people owe a lot of people money, but it's all deferred settlement. There hasn't been any final settlement to occur yet. So you get all of this tension, right? And Jeff Booth on the show a long time ago summarized this well. He said, currency wars lead to trade wars, lead to real wars, right? Or as Bastiat said a long time ago, if goods don't cross borders, soldiers will. So the opportunism of individuals to control the money supply and have a business that basically produces perpetual profits, right? It's impossible to be unprofitable when you print money out of thin air, right? So your shareholders are enriched ad infinitum. You can then use the purchasing power stolen to that money printing to fabricate false academic narratives like Keynesian economics, fake news, propaganda, right? To convince the victims that 2% inflation is really good and healthy for you and you need it for a growing economy. Even the term inflation itself is a euphemism. The money is depreciating. That's what's actually happening. Nothing's inflating. The nominal prices of assets denominated in the depreciating money are inflating. So that euphemism of people like, yeah, growth sounds better. I'd rather have inflation than deflation. That term alone, I think, is a purposefully implanted euphemism to get people thinking in terms of inflation being a good, necessary, and healthy thing.
Okay, so I want to.
So what we need to do is remove the opportunity, and that gets us into the Bitcoin conversation.